Hello everyone and welcome to EduTab. If you are still confused about the various books that you have to read to cover the complete syllabus of the Assistant Provident Fund Commissioner examination, which is expected to be conducted soon, then this video is meant for you. In this short video, I'm going to tell you about all the books that you have to read to cover the entire syllabus for the APFC exam, and these books are the one-stop solutions. You need not go anywhere else. And at the end of the video, I will also tell you about these must-read books. Must-read books are basically those books that will help you cover the entire syllabus, and no second book or current affairs is needed in order to value add or in order to supplement your knowledge about those particular components. But before starting with the video, I will tell you about this comprehensive guidebook that we have prepared. I am going to tell you about the book list in this video. Then in some video, I am going to tell you about the pattern of the exam. In some video, I will be telling you about the job profile, the powers, the functions of the APFC officer. All this information is covered in this guidebook. And this guidebook is the source that I use to make these videos. Right? So if you want to save your time, if you want to save your energy, you don't want to search through the entire web, you don't want to scour through all the websites of different institutions in order to get all the information about APFC, then download this ebook absolutely free of cost from the description box given below. Go there, find a link, click on the link and download this ebook. You need not go anywhere else because all that effort has been done by us. We have went through the entire net, through the official sources, and found out the exact official answer for all of the questions that you have in your mind. So you don't get to lose anything. You are only gaining everything by downloading this ebook, which we have prepared for the comprehensively preparation of APFC post for the APFC exam, right? So let us start with this video now. I would expect that you have paused the video, you have went down and downloaded the guidebook, and then now you are proceeding ahead with the video. So first of all, general English, a very important component. If you still feel that you need some separate book for preparing for the general English part, then you can go for the Arihant Publications General English, or you can go for the Word Power Made Easy. This is good for vocabulary, while for comprehension and grammar, this objective general English book will help you very much, right? So these two books are there which help you basically cover the different parts of the English language paper. But be very sure that these books would require a lot of practice also. If you want to get a good grasp over the English language, over English grammar, and the types of questions which are asked in the examination related to these subjects, you need to practice a lot, right? So that practice will be your onus. Next, Indian culture, heritage and freedom movement. First of all, NCERT books right from class 9th till class 12th. Very, very important. Class 9th till class 12th, except for the world history and ancient history part, you just have to read the chapters related to modern history, especially after 1750. Right, when the Mughal Empire declined and the Britishers and the foreign powers, they started their stronghold over India. That part you have to read from the NCERT books. But these are very basic books. If you want one-step book, then this History of Modern India by Spectrum Publication. This is the book that you need to go for. This Spectrum books written by Rajiv Ahir. This is the book where all information, all facts and figures that you need from the Indian modern history part, you will get in this book. Right, so many aspirants who have appeared and cracked the PFO examinations in the past as well, they have only consulted the Spectrum Brief History of Modern India. For the culture part, you can go with the Indian Culture and Heritage by Nitin Singhania. This book is obviously also consulted by the UPSC aspirants. If you are UPSC aspirant and you are watching this video, you will find a lots of books that you have already read in your UPSC preparation in this list. Okay, so Indian Culture and Heritage, there you will get all the information about the various cultural aspects of our country, dance, music, painting styles, etc. Right. Next comes your governance and constitution. Again, NCERTs for conceptual building, conceptual understanding and clarity. You will need NCERTs, especially the NCERTs 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. You will get these NCERT books, and there you will get the gist of Indian polity. But in my opinion, M. Lakshmikant's Indian Polity, this is the Bible that you have to read. This is the Bible that you read. Every question that you will find in the APFC examination, you will find that question and its answer in this book. Okay, so Indian polity, everything related to the constitution, related to the political setup in our country, related to the legislature, executive and judiciary in our country, constitutional and non-constitutional bodies, extra constitutional bodies, you will find in this book. related to governance, right? Rights issues, public policy, administrative system, social justice, all these concepts you will find in the governance of India. So M. Lakshmikant, the brilliant author, has written these two books just for the sake of the aspirants who are appearing for UPSC and for the APFC exam. So these two books are must read, right? If you even skip NCRTs, you can go for these books. If you already have a basic understanding about governance and Indian constitution, go for these books, okay? Nothing else is required. Next comes your topic of present trends in Indian economy. If you talk about the present trends in Indian economy, basically Indian economy is Ramesh Singh. This is a must-read book. Every aspect of Indian economy is covered by this book, because this book is specifically meant for aspirants who are appearing for competitive examinations like APFC. I can also tell you about the NCRT books, right? 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th NCRT books related to economy. But then again, these books are meant for school students, and these books are meant to instill conceptual clarities, the basic understanding about economy. By this time, I assume that most of us, we have an understanding about what economy is, what factors of productions are. All these things are already there. If you think this information is clearly understood by you, you need not go again to the NCRTs. You can start with the Ramesh Singh Indian economy. But if you want again to read NCRTs, you should do that. This will help you gain a very good understanding about the economic system, and then you have to read the Ramesh Singh Indian economy book. Okay. Now the questions in the exam, they will also be inspired from the economic current affairs, the modern ongoings related to the Indian and global economy, that you will find in the newspapers and magazines as well. Economic current affairs, because many questions, if you gain the conceptual and theoretical understanding from this book, but then you will have to enrich it with the modern happenings in the economic world, and that you will gain through the current affairs. Okay, so economic preparation is not complete without current affairs. Next comes your general science. If you talk about general science, basic physics, chemistry, biology, that we have read in NCRT books till class 10th, it will be enough, right? So basic facts about Indian, the human biological system, digestive, neurological, circulatory system, these kinds of questions are asked. What about the various nutrients, vitamins, proteins, etc., which are in there, which are in our diet, the important chemicals that we use in our day-to-day lives, right? So these kinds of questions related to basic chemistry, biology, physics, right? Physics related questions like ray optics, lenses, physics questions like laws of motion, etc. All these questions will be there in this particular NCRT books, right? Next, if we talk about the books are related, the questions are related to the scientific current affairs. Now, scientific current affairs books, if I talk about, right? So scientific current affairs books, they can be understood from ISRO websites, space applications and space missions which have been developed by ISRO. Next, web sources, Department of Biotechnology of Indian government, Department of Science and Technology of Indian government, very very important. New developments in the scientific world which are happening, you can cover it from there. Okay. Next, if we talk about population development and globalization, so NCRT books are obviously there where you can read about the basic geography of our country, but reports and indices are very very important related to human development and related to globalization. These are the two books which are very important from the development and globalization point of view, and whatever current affairs are happening in these two topics, that is needed. Conceptual clarity related to the meaning of development, especially the human development part, the meaning of globalization, this is also very important, that you can gain through NCRT's books. Okay. Next comes your current events. Obviously, various magazines, newspapers you can use in order to complete your current affairs. I would not recommend only one source from where you can get all your current affairs needs, but I would I would request you to at least follow one newspaper very regularly, and then you can consult any of the current affairs compilations which are prepared by various institutions, be it EduTab, or if you find some other institution very useful, you can use that also. Okay. Then comes your accountancy and auditing. In accountancy and auditing, either you can read NCRT books from class 12th and 11th, accountancy. But in my opinion, the one book, the standard source that you should go for is the accountancy book by D.K. Goyal. Right, so it has volume 1 and volume 2. Volume 1 has basically all the important chapters which are there. So there are certain important chapters like trial balance, like principles of accounting. These are the chapters which are very very important in this particular book. Okay, so in the accountancy book, you will find all the important chapters, all the relevant chapters for the APSC examination in only this one book. You need not go anywhere else. And then in this one book, you will also get some numericals. Although numericals are not commonly asked in the examination, the principles related to those formulas and numericals, they are asked, and that you will find in this particular book. Next comes your industrial relations and labor laws. For industrial relations, this book by Piali Ghosh, Industrial Relations and Labor Laws, this is the one-stop solution. Otherwise, you can also go to the official websites of the Ministry of Labor and Employment, and there you will find the gist of all the laws which have been passed by the government, like Industrial Disputes Act, Industrial Employment Act, Trade Unions Act, etc. And all the provisions related to these laws you will find in these web sources also. But again, concepts and theory, in this book you will find everything of that. Then comes your social security. Now, social security does not have a standard book. This is basically the welfare schemes which are being run by the different government ministries. Okay, especially Ministry of Social Justice, Women Child Development, Health Family Welfare, Minority Affairs, Labor Employment and Housing Urban Affairs. So these ministries, their schemes are usually discussed at their websites also. If you go to the websites of these particular ministries, you will find a link named schemes or initiatives by that particular ministry. On that link you will find all the various schemes. But if you also scroll through PIB, Press Information Bureau releases, you will also find various schemes which are regularly updated or released or launched by the government. You can also find those schemes at the PIB releases. Okay. After that comes your computer, elementary maths and statistics. Computer awareness, this book by Arihant Publications, Computer Awareness. Every chapter that is relevant for the exam you will find in this book. Quantitative aptitude, this book by S. Chandan, R.S. Agarwal. Again, every chapter that is relevant you will find in this book. Statistics for economics, especially class 11th book for textbook for statistics. All the concepts relevant for the APSC examination you will find in this book, right? The concepts of deviation, the mean, median, mode, all these different things and principles of statistics you will find in this book for class 11 statistics. Okay. So after this, again I will repeat the must-read books which I have told you about. For Indian polity, Lakshmikant, must-read book is there. Indian freedom struggle, that is modern history. Brief history of modern India by Rajiv Ahir, Spectrum book, very important, must-read book it is there. Accountancy by D.K. Goyal, very important book, must-read book, one-stop solution for accountancy. Industrial relations, Piali Ghosh, this is the book, Industrial Relations and Labor Laws. Again, you have to read it for the preparation of industrial relations. Economy, Indian Economy by Ramesh Singh. A very important and comprehensive book covering all the aspects of Indian economy, right? In addition to this, if you have any other doubts or confusion about the APSC exam, you can also attend our live workshop, which is a 6-step domination workshop, and this workshop is available for you to register for in the description box given below. Go to the link and you can register yourself for this particular workshop and live workshop. This is, and any question, any query, any doubt you have related to the APSC exam, you can pose it directly to Kuldeep sir and he will answer you on this workshop. Okay, so limited seats are there. If you have not yet registered, I would request you please go and register yourself ASAP. Okay, and finally, the courses which have been launched by EduTab, I am obliged to tell you about these courses. There is a master pack covering all the components of the syllabus with their video lectures and handouts as well as the test series. Then test series plus, along with the test series for all the components, we are also providing with the concepts, with the components of accounts, labor laws, industrial relations and statistics. These are the components which are not usually available in the market, commonly available in the market, at least of a good quality. So that is why in the test series and these components, video lectures plus handouts, we are giving you in the test series plus course. In the test series course, we are only providing you with the test series of all the different subjects. So if you want more information about these courses, you can go to the link in the description box. There you will find a starter pack also of all the 3 courses, and then you can these starter packs are absolutely free of cost. You can subscribe to them and then you can decide whether you want to go for the full course or not. Okay, so that is only the objective of our organization, that we want to help you prepare for this exam in the best way possible, give you all the information that you need to make a very informed decision whether you want to prepare for this exam or not. Okay, so that is all from my side. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel and like this video and share this video, and padhte raho, badhte raho. Jai Hind and Jai Bharat.